You can download Bajaj Se app from Google Play Store. I'll show you how to sign up on the Bajaj Se app. You can sign up using English or Hindi as language at the moment. You can just use your phone number to sign up. I'm just putting my phone number over here. If you have a referral code, you can even put that and just press on get pin. You will get an OTP after this, which I'll just enter. And submit. You can enter your shop name over here. I will pick up my geolocation. And press on next. Now you can over here watch a tutorial for this app. And with this, you will land on the home screen wherein you can start making your first offer, product or catalog. Now we will see how we can add a new product on our Bajaj Se app. Firstly, we can choose an image from our gallery, or we can click an image through the camera and upload that image of the product. Then we will enter product name. I'm over here entering Nupur Mehendi. Post this we can enter price and any other product detail. For example, I'm adding the weight of the product over here. Now we also have an option of making it a part of our catalog. Now over here I have a catalog named grocery, of which I have made it a part. While adding a product, you can also put an offer on it. Now it can be a discount offer or any other offer, like one-on-one free or BOGO. Over here I'm just displaying a 5% discount offer, choosing the start date and the end date for the offer and sharing it with my customers. I can also click on publish and it will get published on the main Bajaj Se app of my end as well as the customer end. Now we will see how we can add an offer on our Bajaj Se app. We will go to add offer, just like we did in add product. We'll go to add offer. We will choose the offer type, which is either discount or any other. I have chosen any other. I will give my offer a name, which is Ek Pe Ek Free, which essentially means BOGO. If there are any other details about the offer, I can even put those details over here. This is totally optional. Now I will choose the start date and end date of the offer. Post which I will choose the products and catalogs which are there for the offer. It will give me a list of all the products which I have on my shop and all the catalogs. So here I am choosing the products for the offer and saving them. Now I can even choose an image for our offer. I've chosen one over here, and just like we shared our product, we can share our offer with the customers. Now if you see on the app, after publishing this offer is visible on the app. Now we will see how we can create a new catalog. We go to add catalog. We enter the catalog name that we want to create. Catalog is essentially a list of products which fall under one category that you want to create. So I'm entering household things over here. If there are any additional details, we can even put those in the catalog. Again, this is a totally optional field. I'm putting over here details, which means ghar ki vastuein. Now I can even add the products which I want to be a part of the catalog. So I'm choosing those products. And just like offers and image products, I can even choose an image for my catalog. So I'm choosing the image for my catalog over here. You can choose any image from your gallery, or you can click one from camera. Now sharing it with the customers through any social media channel. And as soon as I publish this, you will see one catalog, household things made over here, which I can again from here share with my customers. Now let's see how you get access to the orders. You go to the order tab. Under all section, you will see all the orders completed and pending. Under pending, you will see pending order. Now clicking on that order, you will see the total goods that are there, the total amount. If there is a contact to be made to the buyer, you can even do that. You can make a call or you can reach out to that customer through WhatsApp. You will get the delivery address. As soon as the order is done from your end and it's ready, you can mark it as ready. And once it's delivered or picked up, you can mark it as complete. So once I have marked it complete, you will see the order goes under the completed tab and pending shows nil. Similarly, the cancelled orders by you or by the customer will show under the cancelled tab. You can even search your order through order ID or customer name from here. Now coming on to the khata, which means the ledger. You can create your ledger and record your sales through Bazaar Se app. Even adding a note is easy, just like I have added. Upon clicking on charge, you will get the payment options, which can be cash, credit or any other. Now, when you go onto the cash payment option, you can enter the customer name. I'm entering Ramji over here and you can enter their phone number. You can even choose from your contact book the details of the customer if you have them saved in your phone. Once you're done with that, you can send the receipt to the customer as well because your sales is recorded on your app. You just send the receipt on the message just like this. Now seeing the credit option, just like we did in the cash option, you can enter the customer name, their phone number and the due date of the credit that they have taken from you and you can save it. You can even send the message of the credit due to the customer. In any other option, you can choose any of the payment modes, which is card, UPI, wallet, or gift card, or any other thing which might be applicable to the payment. I've chosen wallet here. I'm entering customer name, their phone number. Again, you can choose from your contact book if you want to choose, and then save, and you can then send the receipt to the customer. Now we'll see what happens in the menu. In the menu section, you have a link which you can share with your customer, which is shown at the top of the page. You can share it on any social media channel with your customer and they would be able to access your shop. Now let's see what a public button does. If your store is a public store, it means it is visible on the Bazaar Se marketplace to the customer. You can even switch it off just like I did in case you are on a holiday or you don't want to open your shop or you don't want your shop to be visible on Bazaar Se app. So you can toggle in between. I have again made it a public store. Now going on to the profile section. You have to enter your profile section as soon as you sign up because that will help your customers discover you easily and contact you easily. Now over here there is a shop name entry which is Gupta General Store, which I had mentioned earlier. You can put in your store's name. You can choose the category of the shop, which is grocery over here. You can enter shop owner's name, the number and your geolocation. You can enter the location manually or you can use your current location. You can even add your team members just in case you want any of your team members to have access to the app. You can choose the type of shop, retailer or wholesaler. You can choose your shop image. You can choose your shop cover image from the gallery or from the camera. Once you save this, your details will be populated and saved to be shared with the customers on any of the social media channel. Now there is a referral code as well which you can share with your customers or take a printout of it and put it right outside your shop so that customers scan it and reach your shop online directly, and then from there on they can start putting orders for your shop. Now coming on to the shop settings. Again, shop settings is something that you should enter as soon as you sign up. You can choose the delivery mode over here, which is home delivery, pickup, or both, whatever you provide. You can even enter your delivery charges, which could be free or fixed. I have put in fixed delivery charges of rupees 20 over here. You can mention your minimum order value for home delivery, the maximum distance for home delivery in kilometers, and the typical time that you take for home delivery. That could be 2 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes, whatever you prefer to write, and in howsoever much time you can deliver the order. Now, in payment, you can take cash on delivery, online, or both. You can even mention your bank details just in case it's an online payment, and any which ways you are using UPI and other options. But so, just like that, you can save the details. Now, we will look at the other options of menu. I can share a beautiful business card with my customers. It will have my shop name. It will have my shop owner's name. These are already populated because my details are already there. You can even add a tagline to your shop, which I have already put in. You will have your phone number, you will have your shop and office address, which you can manually put or choose from the geolocation. You can even put your email address. Once you're done, you can save the details, and you can share your business card with the customer. This is how it will look like. So this is how you can share the business card. Now coming on to the transactions and customers screen. It will show you a list of all the transactions done for your shop. You can filter them according to the payment mode, like cash, udhar, which means credit, or any other. Under the cash option, you can even send a receipt to the customer from here. Under the udhar or credit option, you can send a payment reminder through WhatsApp to the customers from here itself. Upon going on customers tab, you can see the details of the sales made to all the customers, basis the total sales, as well as under the payments mode. So all that you will be able to access from here. You can also search for transactions or customers from the search box above. Now coming on to the language settings, you can go at the top of the page and select your language that you want to choose. We would be adding a lot many languages later on. For now, I'll just show you Hindi. So Hindi, as I clicked, it was in Hindi, and now it's in English.